live with every day, but we're okay with whatever they are. I've got my water, a little bit of my coffee, a little coffee. I really work to keep my mind and mouth and my body moving in life, and sharing lots of really great ideas with everyone. And grateful to Miss Tia taking care of me. I'm a lot of work every day, but immensely my team and everyone that I work with takes amazing care of me, and I'm really blessed. Let's see, Gamet, hello, Giselle, Kristen, Lena. Let's see. Good. You guys can see and hear me quite well, and I'm appreciative of everyone bringing thoughts and ideas and making sure that everything we're sharing is as solid as can be. We're looking and listening to your great ideas in so many ways, and again, I'm grateful. Let's see, Anna St. Clair, where you guys call, where you guys live, where you guys, where is your energy moving from? But this idea of where we live, where we're coming from, we're a global family. And the information we're all sharing globally, I call it open access information. And really the real important part to life is that we have to have open access. From Nigeria, B. Kuchi, hello. Again, all over the globe, we're sharing. Philadelphia, Boston, hello, welcome. I'm the kid from LA, grew up in Los Angeles, Silver Lake, went to UC Davis for medical school, LA City College, USC for undergrad. Biology and art was my major. I still do pottery and painting. And I'm really here to share ideas that I'm learning from so many amazing scientists and inventors and really great people out there that have shared ideas, how we can make fertility more affordable, accessible for everyone, and how we can take the mastery of the masters and filter it to all of us in the masses. But ultimately, we want to make sure that everyone understands we are each individually the masters of our own lives. And the more we can learn from each other in a way that's more positive. Amy Bell from Tennessee, Anna St. Clair again from Maine, Dorian from Philadelphia. Welcome. I'm here to answer your questions. I'm excited about our new Keto for Fertility cookbook with Maria Emmerich. She's the one that's got all the recipes, by the way. You know me, I'm the boring steak guy. But I grew up Italian in Los Angeles. I love to cook. My father loved to cook and taught me much about cooking and Mediterranean keto. And this is a great place to find a lot of that stuff. The one most important thing I've found for real health and wellness, and this is why I've worked to create my Keto for Fertility lifestyle magazine and book and ideas, which I'm learning from so many people out there. This is not to patent any ideas. I'm open source, and all of us need to recognize that you don't have to go to medical school to have a medical knowledge these days. It's everywhere. I see the very best thing is one meal a day. That's the really critical and key. And our molecular fertility supplements, look at, do we need these supplements? No one knows that answer for sure. A lot of us are missing a lot of these because we're eating a diet which is a lot of anti-nutrients in there, and you're not eating the fat. And as it turns out, the majority of our vitamins come from fatty meat, right? And so I'm a boring meal maker. Tia's like, what are we gonna make tonight? Well, idiot, Dr. Kiltz, Rob, is steak. Yeah, I threw in some lobster, some oysters, sometimes some chicken, some fish. The majority of the time it's steak. Now I do love French fries dipped in mayonnaise, and it's amazing, by the way. Let's see, Adina Jones, good morning. Test embryos if they're already frozen. Yes, we can thaw embryos, biopsy, refreeze them, and it works very nicely. We do it all the time. You could take it day 3, take it to blast, biopsy, it works really well, by the way. So again, the molecular fertility supplements, but again, these are not been tested by the FDA, and whether or not you need them or not is really not really well known, but we generally are trying to put something that is reasonably comprehensive of most of the vitamins that we think we need and making them at a price that is affordable for most people. And I think that's really something very important, that affordability, access, and an integrative model is really important, by the way. Let's see, Facing Destiny, hello, recommendations for increasing male sperm. Okay. I'm going to go right to Kiltz's keto. 1 meal a day, high fat, low carbs, cook the carbs well, add the fat. Get off the treadmill. Don't do the treadmill too much, by the way. Now, I do my 30 minutes on the bike, light weights, and I hadn't exercised for like 10 years, and I just started recently because that extra 20 from COVID was even driving me a little crazy. But again, fat is the only fuel for the Ferrari, by the way. It's never sugar. It's never amino acids. It's those two things need to be converted to fat, and it's fat. But the bacon, eggs, butter, beef, intermittently feasting, that means 1 meal a day. This is the home run, by the way. And I do love ice cream from time to time. And for guys, they can also add Clomid 25 milligrams a day. I don't think there's a patent on that knowledge. And also maybe HCG, 250 units a day, that may be helpful, along with the male molecular fertility supplements, may be helpful, not been tested, not been proven, but we want to make sure that if you're taking these supplements, you're getting something that we believe is a good source and a resource, by the way. Tasia, Bruce, hello, good morning. Let's see, Tasha, Tony, how long to wait after laparoscopic surgery? That's surgery to look through the belly button, looking for endo, adhesions, fibroids, polyps. Usually 2 to 4 weeks is enough, in my opinion. If there was found a lot of endo, you might want to treat with 1 to 2 months, even up to 3 months. I say 2 months of Lupron or Orilissa plus letrozole. Receptiva DX, by the way, is really a test that's reasonable, an endometrial biopsy that's looking for the markers suggest inflammation and endometriosis. So I think those are things that might be done, but right after laparoscopy, 2 to 4 weeks. Let's see, you can go, the cookbook, you have to go to our website or drkiltz.com. There's a link. We're working on getting it for more people in easier ways. Go to Maria Emmerich's website. I think you can buy it there. I like the bound like this personally, and we're working on getting it to you guys better and better and better, because I'm boring and I know we need a little bit of variety in our lives, but you can't have girlfriends or boyfriends on the side. You get whoever your partner is, and you have to be narrow, narrow, narrow. Let's see, B. Cucci, no eggs found on retrieval. What do I do next? Well, Kiltz's Keto Lifestyle for Fertility. Read it, look at it. Also, I got to show you our brand new family building guide. It's going to be on Amazon. You can download a digital copy from our website, or you can get a paper copy from Amazon. We're working to keep the costs down so we can keep IVF costs lower and lower and lower, by the way. There are studies that back up HCG wash, but I have heard some people say not to do it because it is better to transfer to a dry environment. I personally think HCG wash, PRP washes, plus HCG boosters, Neupogen, and look at the immune protocols in the family building guide, by the way. And it's under, I don't know what page it's on. Let me see here. Immune protocols. Page 78 of the family building guide. It's got a lot on additional things you can do to help make better eggs, better sperm, better embryos, better environment for implantation. So that's what we're really sharing here. Better environments to make better eggs, to make better sperm, and to make a better cozy bed for the 9 months of being baked in the oven, right? So, a lot of these ideas that I've been sharing have been helping me personally. What type of exercise do you recommend for ladies trying to conceive? So today I'm talking with Erin McCullough, Fertile Hope Yoga, at 11 o'clock. And then at 7 o'clock tonight, I'm talking with Carnivore Cavelli, and I'm doing actually another one with which I've got to get all these things in my brain. We've got another one coming in a few weeks, but it's exercise is meant to be creative. Pottery, painting, poetry, go for a walk in nature, photography. But I do a light bike ride, 30 minutes. You want to be able to breathe and talk. But I think yoga, Tai Chi is the best way in all of this, and go for a walk in nature. You don't want to heat up the core, because heating up the core damages the sperm and the eggs, by the way. Let's see. My first egg retrieval was on 0 eggs. My retrieval yesterday was 13 eggs, low carb. And Dr. Corley's magic. Dr. Corley is the magic man. And he did Kiltz's keto, and he's been rocking and rolling. Again, no matter your size, shape, age, weight, gender, any description you want, political, religious, it doesn't matter. There is a secret. The mind is the master of your miracle machine. I call it the temple. Make sure that what you're putting into the mind and the mouth is top notch, very expensive, irreplaceable. So if you get 0 eggs one time, don't give up, keep going. Whether it's adding supplements like our molecular fertility supplements, or looking at DHEA even, I don't know the dose, I don't even whether or not it works anymore, or you're doing other antioxidants. To me, Kiltz's keto lifestyle, or some keto. Look at Marie Emmerich, look at Sean Baker, look at Andres Eenfeld. Maria Emmerich is our queen of the universe. And let's see, where do I have Maria all over the place? Ooh, Maria. Look at Maria Emmerich. My mother was Maria, so I love Maria. But Maria and Craig Emmerich have some really great, rocking and amazing things. Both of them have put out a multitude of really great cookbooks. Now listen, I personally am in the carnivore side, but you could be a vegan, a vegetarian, a Mediterranean, a paleotarian, and a pescatarian, whatever belief system you choose. At CNY Fertility, my team is here to support you. And by the way, obesity doesn't cause disease, nor does it cause infertility. It's a sign of a high carb inflammatory environment, which I think is our biggest challenge and trouble in all of this. All right, I got to keep my phone down. And let's see, 1 egg, second egg retrieval, 21. Jamie, Adina, Timmy, again, this is all amazing. If it doesn't work one time, but you keep going, it's going to get better. So whether or not any one advice or any one pill that any of us patent, and I think it's wrong to patent a supplement, it's wrong to patent a method that has been shared forever, and we're all sharing it open access. But I'm just here to help make fertility most affordable, accessible to all of us. This shouldn't be a special procedure that's too expensive that only some can afford. Making babies, making moms and dads are critical for everyone. Check out the Vanessa Rodriguez. Thank you so much for sharing the Facebook support group. Check out the Fertile Spirit with Danielle. And again, at 11 o'clock today, I'm going to do a live Instagram, Facebook, YouTube with Aaron McCullough. So I'm excited about that. So stay tuned for conversations with Kiltz. Get retrograde speed. Where do we go? Doesn't get retrograde. Sperm. You can, let's see. Ria Marie, I'll have to look at that. But look, if you ejaculate and then pee in a cup, we can separate it from sperm. You want to take a bicarb before that, but PESA and aspirating of sperm is better, by the way. Skippy, J.E., Skip J. let's see, hi, AMH, HSG is high, tubes and uterus look great, awesome. Some cysts. So I'm told PCOS, yes, irregular period, moving into IUI, letrozole for, look at Kiltz's keto lifestyle. For everyone, it doesn't matter the age, size, weight, gender, I don't care what your label is. We are all human beings. And today we have access to like keto, key to healthy life is ketogenic diet. Now, again, let's change it to nutritional solution. Diet is deadly. No one wants to be on a diet, right? We want to be on a live it plan. And what's the live it plan? It's simple. 1 meal a day, high fat, cook the carbs well. And if you insist on eating them, and lots of prayer, meditation, and visualize the thing you desire as if it is, and it will be that for sure. Jamie, let's see. People everywhere have loved ones, and our job is to make mommies and daddies, not money and patents, out of our fertility journey. My professional organizations share science that's meant to be shared with everyone. But if we don't tell us that there's a patent and this is a secret solution, I think that's wrong. That's just my opinion in all of this. Let's see. Still able? Are we still able to come next month around my period? Yes. Look, we are open during the holidays. Remember, you go to the amusement park during the holiday from time to time, but excessive alcohol or any other injected, smoked, or bathed in drug is deadly for us. And I've always said the plants are the poisons and we're the prey. And it's a crazy idea that I just couldn't imagine and figure this out. Oh, by the way, check out my good friend, Dr. Ken Berry. And he's got some great books out there. He's coming out some new books. He's my hero of life. And we're all learning from each other. Anders Seidenfeld, there's so many out there. William Davis, David Perlmutter. Another one. I think I pulled the book out over here. Oh, here it is. I've learned from Gary Taubes on keto. This is the most sustainable thing as a human being you can do. We are lionesses and lions, not pigs nor cows, and all respect to pigs and cows, by the way. My first cycle failed. Nana, do not ever give up. A failure is not a fault. It's a stepping stone to getting to your success. And I would say faith is number one. It trumps everything. And if you haven't read my book, The Fertile Secret, or Rhonda Byrne's book, The Secret, you must. It's all about what you put in the mind. That's the real trick of the universe. The mind is the key. I do once a week, a little bit of ice cream. I put it in one of my small Kiltz cups. We're going to be putting these on my website, by the way. And again, it's just all fun. We want to be, and you guys are the artists. Remember that in life. But I do painting and pottery. But this is hurtful and hard for sure. So never give up. That's why Fertile Hope Yoga and the Fertile Spirit with Danielle is really important. But I always say once a week is okay. Do a little bit, but remember, it's cream, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of vanilla, and an egg. And fat is the fertile fuel for the Ferrari. Eating fat, by the way, washes the bowels and cleanses the glycocalyx, the glycobiome. And that's what you want to do, by the way. That's why we use soap to bathe, is because we need the soap. And fat is where it's at. And if you're skinny and there's a famine, we're dead. But if you're fat, which is what we're meant to get, but we're meant also to go on long times of fasting, for that's the true lasting. Let's see. I had stage 2 borderline ovarian tumors. They were removed the best my doctor could, along with the right tube and ovary. Would you feel comfortable doing IVF on me? Yes, Kelly, for sure. You make hormones. Hormones did not cause your cancer. Vegetables did. Vegetables are the predators and we're the prey. Fruit, fiber, vegetable, seeds, and nuts, almond milk, oat milk, soy milk. I'm sorry, my friends, we have been duped. We've been domesticated by the dictators, the masters of our mass manipulation. And now they're patenting their ideas and claiming they own them, even though they're sharing them with everyone. I am disappointed in my profession. I'm disappointed in so many of the doctors out there, but I know that there are so many great professionals and doctors and scientists that actually are here in order to help people not fill their pocketbook as the primary reason. When you can buy a supplement for a fraction of the cost that the patented people are doing, why wouldn't we? Open access. We should share it around, by the way. Let's see, 44 AMH 1.7, been doing retrievals banking. Great retrieval, Dr. Chang. Awesome, Dr. D'Souza also, and bank 10-day threes. How many should we bank at 44? Also did 2 PRP supplements and did a fertile nutritional solution. We got to kind of play with that whole concept because diet is just such a negative word, isn't it? Okay, what's the way? You got to look at both of these, the Family Building Guide and Kiltz's Keto Lifestyle. For vegans, for vegetarians, for Mediterraneans, for pescatarians, paleotarians, and ketarians. Ketogenesis is a low sugar. It's fasting. It's a high fatty acids. And fatty acids convert to ketones quite readily, by the way. And our mitochondria never burn sugar. It only utilizes a free fatty acid, 2 carbon particle to make acetyl-CoA. So I would do maybe 2 to even 4, but I like 2 to 3. You don't have to go 4 to 6 at your age, by the way. No need. Let's see. Will I get a discount on my next cycle? Only had one this cycle. Look it's $39.95 is the most discounted IVF. After 3 fully paid, $39.95, we give a discount for the 4th if you don't have insurance, right? I think it's $29.95. Our job is affordability, access, quality, and sharing an integrative process. Look there's so many great fertility doctors and experts and scientists in this globe. We are all learning together. Open access of ideas. Can you imagine if someone patented IVF or so many other medical treatments? When we publish in our peer-reviewed journals and we don't say trademark registered, if you use this, pay me money, that seems wrong to me, but what am I? So let's see. So don't forget the immune 3 or 4 protocol and keto. And you might, if you don't like liver, you might try the Kiltz's nutritional solutions. The liver supplement is meant for those who don't like to eat liver. And liver is what we should be eating, in my opinion. I love goose liver. It's the very best. But also duck liver is great, but no force feeding, by the way. Free range, that's what we want to be doing, by the way. Failed mixed ovulation was later than usual and period is 4 days late, negative. Is that normal or common? The journey through IVF. This is a very hard and difficult journey, I think you will all admit. And I'm hopeful, wishful, and visualizing success for everyone. We all need to be open to all sorts of different ideas out of the box. If you have an idea that you've learned, share it away. And I would say that the late period's normal. All these things are normal and common. That's the real issue here, is that there's no one way to really understand the why part of all of this. Having egg retrieval on Monday, should I try for 1 or 2 babies? Listen, look at 1 at a time. 1 at a time is my recommendations for all of us. Vanessa Rodriguez, a sharp patient because of the situation California Fertility Clinic that switched embryos. Listen, I have no idea what happened, so I can't comment on it. So that's for sure. But look you got to have faith and trust in all of it. Look, if you drive a car down the highway, my God, someone can get killed. We can't focus on the bad things that happen. We must focus on all the great, amazing things that happen and all the good that's happening, because something hard, bad, wrong will happen because God creates all of it. This is the craziness of the universe. It's not easy, is it? It's it. Allergies to corn and soybean without baby aspirin intralipids. Will our FET be successful without these? Look I don't know where the intralipids, again, you don't have to use lipids. Go to Kiltz's Keto. Natural is the very best way. Add fatty meat. I mean, I'm the crazy man that pretty much eats like steak every day, eggs. Do I love bacon? Yes, I do. Vegetables make us vegetables. Meat makes us masters. Lionesses and lions eat meat. Pigs and cows eat vegetables and grass. Heroin, cocaine, marijuana, caffeine, nicotine, all the injectable and all the drugs that everyone's dying of overdoses of comes from a plant, my friend. And what the masters of the universe want to do is sell us more of those plants and those drugs and those addictive chemicals that are not good for you or I. Water, not wine, beer, or spirits of any significance. And if you're working to get pregnant, eliminate them. Water, my friends, that's the way. And remember, you're the master. You're learning and listening from so many infinite people out there, but be discerning of the information. I'm now wondering whether or not DHEA helps at all. I'm beginning to believe that it's snake oil science, and maybe the people who did the patent are lying. Now, no disrespect. My job in life is to really bring honest information and not be primarily working to fill my pockets. Ultimately, our primary goal as a physician and healthcare provider is to patients, not our patents and not our pocketbook. Sorry, I think my grandmother called it, my nana called it a pocketbook. All right, Nicole Campbell, 39 years young, one failed IVF. My next try should be an egg donor. Look it, do or do not there be no try. Never give up. If what you're doing isn't working, look, listen, and learn. But there's so many others out there that are far smarter than I am, have so many great ideas. And if it works, do it. And look at drkiltz.com. You can link on where to get the keto cookbook. If you buy a digital copy, you could print it and put it in a spiral bound. I'm going to work to get some for you guys. And again, affordability, quality, and access is the key, by the way. Nicole, again, Kiltz is keto, 3 months of human growth, low dose, estrase, prometrium, and faith and faith and faith and faith. And don't forget, maybe a little acupuncture, yoga, meditation, but put pictures on the wall of you and your partner, your family, your babies, and look at Rhonda Byrne's book, The Secret. I'm going to have Rhonda Byrne on one day on Kiltz's Conversations. And again, I'm excited about all of the amazing things we're doing and sharing with everyone. Got my period 7 weeks after the 13th week. Get an ultrasound, JKRFST, Jake first. Look, get an ultrasound and blood work. You guys, you don't have to have a menstrual period. My team, call with your period. No, if you don't get regular periods or if you miss a period, call us, ultrasound and blood work. And I am definitely dramatic. I'm definitely here to give love and forgiveness, and I'm very, very patient in life. And I'm learning to be much more patient. I just got a great trek bike down in Florida. I'm doing 30 minutes, an hour of riding, some light weights here in my bike in Skinny Atlas, but light exercise. Cool the body down, not heat it up, by the way. So get that ultrasound and blood work, by the way, and we can get you moving forward. You can do a stimulation for IUI, IVF, or even intercourse at any time of the cycle. It's good to get a baseline ultrasound and bloods. Hey, thank you very much for sharing these ideas with everyone out there. Your family members should check out Kiltz's Keto and the Family Building Lifestyle. And again, this is for everyone. All these ideas are given by so many amazing people to share them. And believe me, I will give credit where credit's due. If you have a patent or an idea, I'm not trying to steal anything. If you invented the use of a supplement or a drug, we want to make sure we're sending more people your way. But if it's open access information that anyone can get for a fraction of the cost of the corner store or on Amazon, shouldn't everyone have the right to that? Maria Berg, how are you doing? Listen, you guys, we are all beautiful human temples, Ferraris, Linuses, and lions. We all must make sure you're very discerning of what you put in the mind and what you put in the mouth. Again, if you're drinking alcohol every day, that's deadly. If you're smoking, chewing anything that comes from a plant, and I would say the majority of diseases come from a high carbohydrate, fruit, fiber, vegetable diet. But if you're on the Live It Kiltz's nutritional solutions, I call it the Lioness and the Lion King plan. Cook the carbs well, simplify them. Add the fat. Now, fat is from an animal, oils from a plant. Remember, all of the oils can be very deadly. Nicole Campbell, check out our books on Amazon or drkiltz.com. We're making sure we have a link to all of these things. My nephew Will is responsible to make sure that you get the information that you know about all of these things. 3 months of human growth. I prescribe 1 month before last failed IVF. You can do more. I often do 2 to 4 weeks of human growth Omnitrope, 3 units plus 2 of estrase, 200 of prometrium, keeps the cost down. And remember, am I not going to be crazy with these 2 things, right? Kiltz's keto lifestyle, and it's a game changer. And the one thing I've learned is that who's the master of the universe? You are. And you have the right to listen and learn from infinite people. You don't have to get into medical school anymore, or be a member of a major university where you can talk to the professors and maybe they'll give you some inspirational ideas. The access is everywhere. We all should have access to keep the cost of medicine down, the health of your Ferrari, of your temple, the very best. My bet is a healthy lifestyle is incorrect. 3 to 6 grazing, grass-fed meals a day is for an herbivore, not a carnivore. We are the carnivores of the universe. We came out of the trees, learned how to make weapons, and a pack of humans to attack and hunt down an animal and eat them to become a human. Plants are alive organisms, by the way, and they don't want to be eaten either. And I know this thing sounds crazy. Mandy, how are you doing, Mandy? Let's see, severely anemic. Anemia, yes, it's all caused because you're not eating the fatty meat, maybe not even eating the blood that probably we ate for millions of years. Listen, I'm not purporting to eat the blood, but the gravy, the juices we need to eat. You need to eat the liver, the spleen, all the organ meats are probably what we ate. But the biggest challenge is that we're using the plant poisons that damage our body and prevent our GI system from bringing in all those minerals, vitamins, and macronutrients that are critical. So I think when you read about these things and look at the Fertile Feast book and Kiltz's Keto Lifestyle, watch my TEDx talk, I've learned from so many out there. Look at Kevin Stock, so many out there, grass-fed versus grain-fed. I don't know the real difference, but cows didn't feed on a bunch of corn, right? They grazed in the open field. Grass-fed is best, I think. What week do we stop estradiol? Amira, anywhere between about 6 and 12 weeks, but I'm not giving that an overall. The team will check your levels, but the estrogen is not as critical as progesterone is. Progesterone vaginal insertion instead of PIO, Heather, yes, you can. You can. Good morning, Doc. How do we feel about Omnitrope added in my next protocol for retrieval? I like 10 of letrozole, 200 of gonal or 150 of those plus 75 of Menopur, and then 20 of HCG if you're not using Menopur, and then I like to add about 3 to 6 units of Omnitrope human growth hormone. I'm on with Austin Cavelli on her Instagram tonight at 7 p.m. So look at Austin Carnivore Cavelli. And 11 o'clock today, I'm on with Erin McCullough, Fertile Hope Yoga, and going to talk about ways. Let's see, where did I even put my, let's see, I think I got it here somewhere. Let's see. Erin McCullough from Fertile Hope Yoga discuss how practicing yoga and maintaining a positive mindset can help to improve overall health and fertility. Provide many benefits specific to fertility, including reducing stress, increasing blood flow to your reproductive organs, all of your organs. And I need more blood flow to the brain, by the way. Bringing balance to your immune system and more. I'm not sure balance is the right word that any of us should be. We should be on one side or the other. You can't be on both, right? Although the razor's edge is recognizing that there's good and bad to all things, and we're trying to balance the sense of more good and less bad. You need to eat something to be alive, and a lot of the something seems to be a lot of carbohydrates. Remember, we're built to love carbs to get us fat for the famines. Most of the carbs that you and I could consume a million years ago were about ripe fruits or having to cook them to make them not our killers, right? And so we have a requirement for 0 carbs, by the way. Let's see, Erika Ann, 2.5 months ago, wanted to help my liver enzymes. They've been elevated for a year. I don't know about Actigol safe for IVF cycle. I've not looked at it before. Remember, the most damaging chemical for our liver is glucose. It causes something called glycation, which damages every nook and cranny of our body. And it's crazy, crazy, crazy. I know. All right. So I did an IUI in March that failed. Now for the past 2 months, my cycle is very off. Currently on cycle day 53. What kind of supplement can I take to regulate my period? Pretty little red one. Look at these two. Look at our blogs. Less is best. A ketogenic lifestyle is key. Add the fat. I say eliminate the fruits, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts. That's the very best thing you can do, because plants make estrogen, progesterone, and androgens that are our actual birth controls, and it's actually our cancer-causing drugs. Plants are the cause of cancer, not meat. Red fatty meat, eggs, butter, cream, even chicken and fish are not the causes, but you have to eat fat. It's the lack of fat that's the cause of most of our diseases. So I would say look at our molecular fertility supplements, the liver supplements, nutritional solutions, but ultimately we're eating the wrong diet. We should be changing it up to a nutritional solution, which is what lions and lionesses would consume. They eat 1 time a day or less. 3 to 6 meals are deadly. In my opinion, is you want to eat, then rest and digest, because digestion requires great blood flow. And that's the key to all of this, by the way. Brishik, let's see, Skippy, that's what I did. I had PCOS, so they sent orders and then decided to take Provera to get a cycle, large dose of P. Again, you could start a stem even without a menstrual period, change to a nutritional solution for fertility, which is about Kiltz's keto lifestyle. But look at Emmerich, look at Sean Baker, Anders Sienfeld. There's so many people out there. I'm learning from all these people, by the way, and I hope I'm giving adequate that I've learned from all of these people and more, by the way. And if you guys have some ideas and people you've learned from, share them. Today, we want to make medicine accessible to the masses and help all of us as the masses become the master of our own destiny, our own lives every day. But again, I say PCOS is caused by eating plants and vegetables and fruit and fiber and a low-fat diet, not a nutritional solution, health and wellness, fertile food plan for the Ferraris that we all are in this life, by the way. Razan, I did a retrieval 3 times. First was going left HCG, 2 times going left Menopur. Every time I get 2 eggs fertilized, 42, do I go with Menopur or HCG, LH, since I'm getting the same result? I say 10, 220 with a little bit of human growth. And Kiltz's keto lifestyle, kick-ass amazing. And I'm not your guru. I'm not your physician to tell you what to do. Remember, you're listening and learning from all those amazing ideas that people have put out in this universe. And then you're the master decider of what goes into your body. In my opinion, less is best. One meal. Look at the HGH, esterase prometrum. It may be helpful. Maybe DHE is helpful, although snake oil science, some days I think, I don't know, it's kind of a little interesting, but we've got to look at the, listen and learn from many other experts out there, but you've got to decide for yourself in all of this. But if it's not working with your own eggs, look to donor eggs, donor embryos, adoption, or be happy exactly as you are. All of us need to find and be happy right where we're at, by the way. Sarah Tribble, I like both Menopure and Lotus HCG. I don't think one is better than another. They're both great. I don't know what the proprietary knowledge and all this is, but I've been given a license to practice medicine and share ideas. I don't want to try to take people off the path, but you got to get off the current path of where we've taken us in this physician medical practice and change it up big time. That's where we're all going. That's why I can go to Marie Emmerich or Erin McCullough or Catherine Flynn, who helped me write my first and second book. My second book on the fertile secret. It's all what you put in the mind and the mouth and how you move the miracle machine. And that's why in both of our books, we talk about art and yoga and meditation and prayer and get out in nature. That's really the key to this. By the way, natural IVF does work very nicely for some. Listen, there's no magical formula that says this is the way. Infinite ways. And your job in life is to soak in the infinite ideas that the universe has gifted to all of us. Never, ever, ever, ever give up. Be the proprietor of your quotient and your miracle machine. Listening and learning from others is what we're all doing. Natural transfer on Friday, Nicole story. Progesterone was 16. Why are they telling me this something? You don't need to. Over 10 is great, Nicole. Kind of 20 is that number we say, oh, we like it to be about 20. But there's a lot of variation. If it's natural, greater than 10, you're perfect. A little vaginal, oral, it's sort of like, oh, it won't hurt. It could be good for you. No one knows that answer. I personally think a little bit is okay. Taking a little bit, again, may be helpful. Rachel Moore, let's see. Oh, it's so great seeing you on Monday, by the way. 73. Listen, we're not pushing to make 73 eggs. And why some people make 0 and other 100, God only knows. If you have ideas that you think should be shared, please share them. We're open access medicine in the world today. If someone invented them and have a patent, give them credit and make sure that if it's a patent thing you shouldn't be sharing, then I guess we shouldn't be sharing. But if it's open access, and I've learned it through my professors and my professional organizations, and no one has ever said, it's patented, don't talk about it. I don't know. I'm being a little rogue and I apologize. My job in life is to help the individual humans in medicine that I've come across. And if I'm not certain about something, I will tell you. And much of what I teach you is I'm not even certain about most of the stuff I'm sharing. So many people have gotten pregnant despite us and even didn't even get pregnant. They got pregnant naturally or got pregnant. And then, it's everywhere. Number one is faith and honoring all those in the universe. Remember, love thy neighbor, thyself, thy enemy, because they are made within us. That's why I'm reading some amazing spiritual biblical texts that have come to us from the ancient human beings, whether you're Muslim or Christian or Jewish or Hindu or Buddhist or atheist or agnostic, whatever it is, pick and choose a spiritual idea that humans have shared in a positive way every single day. And look in the mirror and see the goddess and gods within all of us, because that's really the most important part to this story. Let's see, 9 weeks. Awesome. Listen, we all have to listen and learn from everyone. This is hard. We want to cry, be angry, be sad, run away, beat something. Why isn't this known? Why can't I get whatever I'm after? I don't know. But I know this, it's all in control of God. God within all of us. This spiritual energy, this electromolecular magnetic energy. Never, ever, ever, ever give up, by the way. PRP HCG washes, I recommend them for natural cycles, sex cycles, IUI cycles, fresh or frozen cycles, gestational carrier cycles, all of these. And don't forget, gestational carriers might be something that you choose to do. If you don't have a uterus, a really bad uterus, and fibroids, by the way, are all caused by a high vegetable-based diet, not a Lion King nutritional solution plan. We need to be looking at what's the nutritional solution for you and I. It's as simple as that. I know it's all crazy, right? Thank you everyone for being here with me. Yes, faith trumps facts, spirit over science. We're learning and using science and facts every day, but when our facts sometimes I call it data doo-doo. We're data mongering, we're Bitcoin mongering. I mean, you guys, the stuff in the bank or on the chart doesn't matter. It's the joy you bring to your life and other people's lives every day. Can we all be better at helping others? That's what we can all do. And my mission in life at CNI, I created CNI Fertility in order to make accessible and open, affordable care, integrating. I've learned from all the acupuncturists, the massage therapists, the naturopaths, the herbalists, and all the scientists of the world. But we seem to pontificate, I'm right, you're wrong in Western medicine. Your study's no good, this guy is better. I mean, we have to change it up. If you have a great idea that we're sharing, let's share it. If we should be paying you a nickel, a dime, a dollar every time we say it, let's figure it out. Because we need to all be better in this Western medical world every day. And 32 weeks, Mercedes, awesome. Awesome, you guys, thank you. What about the antioxidants in kale, blueberries? There's more anti-nutrients in kale and blueberries than antioxidants. We've been sold heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, caffeine. Listen, plants don't want to be eaten either. And again, there may be some antioxidant in blueberry or kale, but I say kale wants to kill us, and blueberries ferment and make alcohol, and they contain bacteria, yeast, and viruses that want to get in your body. Listen, the modern world wants to sell you a lie. It fills our pockets, our bank accounts, makes us look really like successful. The more money, that's how we measure our existence in life, and we got to get away from that. All of us humans at every level are the same. We're equal. It doesn't matter if you're born with a silver spoon or silver spoon idea. It doesn't matter. But I will tell you, we've all been lied to in order for someone to market you something you don't need. I mean, how many purses, shoes, and jewelry do we need? I wear like my black t-shirt and jeans, and I wear this every day. The same glasses pretty much every day. When I lose them, I'll get back to it. The no disrespect to any of it, by the way. I honor and respect all of them. But ADHD, OCD, dyslexia, migraines, bowel bleeding, arthritis, psoriasis, kidney stones for years. I was first in internal medicine, and all I was doing was writing a drug. And I'm good about, I want to take care of people. But then I learned a secret. The secret is plants are poisonous, and they want to control you and I because we're controlled by caffeine and nicotine and heroin and cocaine and marijuana and alcohol. There is no meat that we're killing over. We're killing over cabbage and kale and blueberries. We get hangry. You never get hangry over steak. I'm sorry. You only feel better. And you can go days and maybe even weeks without eating if you're fat because we're meant to be fat. This is the craziness. We have been lied to, Jenny Miller. We've been so lied to, but we're manipulated by the people of the world who want to look like they're really successful because they got a lot of money in the bank. My friend, on my death, they'll look in the bank and it's empty because we're here to learn and grow. I'm learning how to fly airplanes, how to do more pottery and painting, and how to invest every dime I make back into affordable fertility care. That's my purpose in life. And I'm grateful that you guys take care of me. My team takes care of me. Tia takes care of me. She shuts the door and says, do your thing. I'm going to go do my thing. And I'm learning every day. And even from the patents and the smart people that have created all these things and I think they call it patent trolls, I have respect to all of that because we need to honor someone's patent and we need to know about it. You need to share it. And if you have an idea that's a supplement that they can get down the street for far less, isn't my job as a doctor for you to tell you, yeah, DHEA might work, but you get it cheaper over there? That's what my mission as a physician is. And we need to do something, all of us, to say, hey, guys, in our professional organizations, if we're sharing information, we have to share it in a way that is helping people. And if you've got a better way, please help me understand it. I'm learning. I honor all the legal systems and the patent systems and the lawyers. But us doctors have a mission to our patients, not to a patent. So that's most important. There's no evidence that keto improved fertility. Listen, it may not. I'm just sharing what worked for me. There's so many people, when you start listening and learning, remember, scientific evidence is whether or not you're accepted into the club and whether or not your paper is accepted, whether or not we're passing around enough money to get enough prideful accolades. My friend, if you eat carnivore keto 1 meal a day, you're not eating and killing all the plants. You're not supporting all the companies that are making a ton of money on lettuce. Lettuce, I call it nature's toilet paper. And I know my words and thoughts and ideas sound radical, but I've been put on this earth to help humans who are lion-like and not pig or cow-like. All respect to pigs and cows, by the way. When you read the story and understand that, listen, when I went carnivore and got rid of the vegetables because I love vegetables, oh shit, my bowel bleeding hemorrhoids went away. My stomach pain's gone. My arthritis, migraines, kidney stones, gone. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. And the more you listen and learn, look at Kelly Hogan, look at Carnivore Cavalli. And I think caffeine, by the way, is another drug made by a plant. It's not good, but I drink some. I have a little bit of a martini with a lot of olive juice, a little blue cheese stuffed olive. That's my only green one. So again, look at you guys. We're working to make affordable fertility care naturally first. If taking an over-the-counter supplement gets you a baby, do it. Where's the studies and the proof that keto works? I'm not here to prove it works. If what you're doing isn't working, why do you keep doing it? And when you see people like Maria and Craig Emmerich or Judy Cho in Carnivore Cure, we're not supposed to use the word cure, by the way, because that's maybe a little snake oil. I'm only sharing something that I did personally. I'm the N of 1. This is the scientific study. Do not believe me, by the way. But I will tell you, no one's allergic to ribeye steak. They only make us look and feel like the lioness and the lion we are. If you want to continue to feel like the cow and the pig, no disrespect to any of that, 3 to 6 plant-based, low-fat diet meals a day. But if you want to be the lioness and the lion, it's 1 nutritional solution meal a day. Add the fat, cook the carbs well. But remember, if it contains some hallucinogenic chemical, it's deadly for all of us. Thanks for listening to my pontification, by the way. Cerevital helpful? I think Cerevital may be helpful. Listen, I'm giving you some ideas that might be. These are not straightforward, not FDA, FTC, or prospective randomized placebo-controlled study proven. I have people spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on IVF and failing at other places, coming to try it with us and failing, a lot less money, and then getting pregnant naturally. Simply prayer, 1 meal a day, and they treat themselves like the temple, the goddess and the gods we all are. If you have hydrosalpinx, remove them, by the way. I think that's great. And if you guys are asking questions for others, thank you. And answering questions for others, thank you. Let's keep doing it. Keto, by the way, is the most sustainable lifestyle ever. Why would you change it? Eating fat is fertile, by the way. I worry about the amount of fat and its impact on heart health and cholesterol levels. Look at the cause of disease is a plant-based, sugar-filled, low-fat diet, not a lioness and a lion king plan. The nutritional solution, high fat, 1 meal a day, cook the carbs well. And again, why do I share this stuff? And I'm not trying to be proprietary, by the way. You guys can share my ideas and share babies everywhere. That's why I'm alive. If more people use my idea and share it around, isn't that better? Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, intermittently feasting, 1 meal a day, long-term fasting, and I love ice cream and a little bit of salt. Even to put a little salt on the ice cream, by the way. It's really radical idea. All right, you guys, I'm grateful. I love you all. I'm going to be talking with Erin McCullough in just a few minutes, Fertile Hope Yoga. And listen, you guys, if what you're doing isn't working, stop. Smell the roses, breath and smile every day, and visualize and have faith in God within all humans. There is no difference in humans. There's no VIP or someone that is less than the human beings we all are. No matter the size, shape, age, weight, gender description, socioeconomic status, educational status, whatever that means, we all have the right to open access and healthy care for the Ferrari you, my friends. Thank you to everyone. I'll see you guys next Sunday and be talking with Erin in just a few minutes. So give me a moment to get set up. I'm going to work to do it for all of these. And then Carnivore Cavelli is on tonight. I'm on her Instagram Live at 7. And then next Sunday, we'll have some more stuff. Kiltz is keto lifestyle. Again, as a vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean, Paleotarian, and carnivorian, it's all possible because keto is a high-fat, low-carb, 1 meal a day. That's the way. God bless you, my friends. I'll see you very, very soon.